Hi everyone, my name is Lena Nguyen. I'm a family law attorney licensed in Texas and California. Today I'm going to talk about the 7 steps in a divorce roadmap. Every divorce is different, however the process is pretty similar in all states. All divorces begin with what's called a petition and it ends in a judgment. Here's a 7-step roadmap that will hopefully serve as a guide and break down the essential steps to the divorce process. Step 1, make a plan, consider the issues in your case. Before you begin anything, you should assess your situation and make a plan. Consider all the issues in your divorce. Do you have kids? If so, think about child support, child custody, visitation, and health insurance. What are your assets? Do you or your spouse have a retirement account, stocks, bonds, cars, or a house? Do you or your spouse have any outstanding debts or loans? This isn't an exhaustive list of considerations. I recommend making a physical chart listing the issues and the outcomes that you hope to reach. Regardless of whether you hire a lawyer or not, this is a critical and essential part of your case. Your lawyer does not know everything in your inventory, and he or she does not know what it is that you are even seeking out of your divorce. Number 2, draft a petition or complaint. A petition is also called a complaint in some states, and it's a legal document that is written by one spouse, also known as the petitioner, and it's filed with the court and it begins the divorce process. There are specific requirements and it varies by state, but it typically contains the following information: identification of the spouses and the children, the date and place of marriage, any grounds for divorce, an acknowledgement that the court has jurisdiction to grant the divorce, how the petitioner would like to settle finances, property division, matters with the children, and other issues related to the divorce. In some states, you can also request temporary orders. Step 3, file your petition or complaint. You have to file your petition or complaint in the appropriate court. That is, the court has to have jurisdiction over your case. Jurisdiction is determined by residency, and the requirements vary by state. For instance, in Texas, you can file your divorce in the county you live in as long as you have lived in Texas for at least 6 months and you have lived in the county for 90 days. You can also file for divorce in the county your spouse lives in as long as he or she fulfills the same requirement. Similar law applies in California, except there's a 3-month county residency requirement instead of 90 days. Number 4, serve the petition on your spouse. The easiest way to complete the service requirement is if your spouse is just willing to sign and file the waiver of service with the court. The waiver of service is a document stating that the person who is signing it acknowledges that they have received the petition and they are waiving their right to be personally served. If your spouse does not sign the waiver, the constable's office can serve your spouse, or you can hire a private process server. Also, if you cannot locate your spouse, you can ask the court to serve your spouse by publication. So service by publication refers to an official notification that is published in your local newspaper. Step 5, if you haven't already requested temporary orders with your petition or complaint, you may ask the court to put temporary orders in place. Divorces can take months or even years to become finalized, and many issues actually cannot wait that long. So temporary orders are made by the court to address any family or financial issues while the divorce process is pending. If they are approved, these orders will usually stay in effect until the divorce becomes final. Some of the issues that are addressed in temporary orders are child support, visitation, spousal support, freezing of assets or any bank accounts, health insurance, and possession of automobiles. Step 6, determine your path to a divorce judgment. The divorce judgment finalizes your divorce and it contains the outcome of all the issues in your case. There are multiple ways to reach your divorce judgment. Some people settle at mediation, some take their case to arbitration, some try collaborative law, or some try their case in court. However, if your spouse did not file an answer or a response to your petition or complaint, you can ask the court for what's called a default judgment. A default judgment is basically, it gives you whatever you're asking for, but within reason. So the property division is going to be just and right, and the matters in regards to your children would be in their best interest. And the final step, step 7, wrap up loose ends after your divorce is finalized. So now that your divorce is finalized, there are some loose ends that you need to tie up. And this will include changing your name if you requested a name change. So you'd want to go to the Social Security office, the DMV, get your passport changed. You should also update your will or your trust. You should change the title to the property that is awarded to you, such as your car or a home. Submit qualified domestic relation orders, also known as quadros, to any plan administrators for processing. You should make changes to beneficiary designations for insurance and retirement accounts. And also, notify your children's school of any additional household addresses for notices. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video informative and helpful with your divorce process. Good luck, and you are well on your way to a new beginning.
Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you live in Texas and would like a free self-help divorce kit, please check the description box below to sign up.